Hi people, it's Newbie back again. Pretty quick this time. It's only been, less than a week I think since the last one. But since it's only been less than a week, I really don't have a lot to cover. But I wanted to get back in the habit of putting these videos out more regularly. So I decided I'd go ahead and do it. Now, one of the reasons I decided to do it was, hold on, was this thing here. This is a camera mount. I found this and I thought, now that's pretty slick. So what I can do is I can take the camera that's right now there on the tripod in front of me, and I can click it on this mount and put it around my neck so that when I'm doing something on the railroad, I'm actually filming right here, so maybe you can see it. That's the plan anyway. So today I decided to try this a little bit, and so I put the camera on here and I went out in the train room, and I just really didn't accomplish anything. I showed you a little bit around the room and things like that, but anyway, here, take a look. Different camera angle here today. Thought I'd give this a try, see how it works. I've got the camera mounted around my neck, of all places. I thought I came across this camera mount feature that you basically just put around your neck, and you can have the camera wherever you want it, or I'm sorry, you can have the camera just follow you around. And I thought maybe I'd give it a try and see how it works. The advantage being, of course, that it's going to be, I think, looking right where I look. So in terms of helping you see what I'm doing and what's going on, I think it might work out right. But anyway, so what I'm doing here now, you see I've got my box of track out here, and I'm thinking I've got enough flex track left over here that I should be pretty well fixed with enough track here to get this yard area done. And but some of this has pulled out. I'm trying to, as you see here, get this track back in place, and these ties, I think I don't know why it came apart like that, but that's just the nature of the beast, I think. So now let's see if this is in sections here. I thought I was going to have to order some more track. It's been a while since I've looked at my track supply, but I got plenty. No need to order more, purchase more. Somehow or another, right in there, it skipped out of, and maybe no, those ties are actually the little nubs are broken off of those ties right there for some reason. Anyway, so I've got plenty of track. So now it's time to get back to getting this track laid in the yard area here. Let me just go ahead and pull out a few of these short sections here. Yep. Some of this has been used. Some of it is used track. I rolled the dice on just buying some used track off of eBay sometime back, and when I thought I was going to use Flex Track for the entire layout, and when I saw what it costs, I thought, well, maybe I can just make some used track work. And so I bought some off of eBay, like this piece here, and you know, I could make that work. It's usable. Most all of this track is usable. It's just that when I went to using the Kato Flex or the Kato Unitrack, I gave up on the idea of using the Flex Track, of course, and so all of this became moot. Now, there's something right there, that end bumper. I've got several of those. I'm going to need, let's see, I'm going to need 5 of them, I think. There's one right there. And they're soldered, so I'll have to unsolder those, but oh, there's another one. Oh, good. That's good to know. I need to go through the stuff that I've got before I get out and start buying more stuff. I'd already thought about this, and you see, this is a used track that you see it's got nails in it. One of the pieces that came off of eBay. As a matter of fact, all 3 of these that have the end bumpers on them. And I probably shouldn't, you know, show you what kind of a mess I got here, but since I've got the camera on and around me, and I've just got so much to do in terms of straightening stuff up. But as I've got the camera around my neck, you can see how messy everything is, but you can also see now, I probably shouldn't show you all this, all the stuff that I have accumulated. It's just, it is a royal mess. That's all I can say about it. But, you know, and a lot of this stuff here, like these couplers, I was considering, I think I got these from my old buddy Joe, may he rest in peace, and I think I talked about that. You see, down in here, I guess you can see that these are all, well, here's that engine house, but those boxes are full of cars. There's like 4 boxes of cars down there. And then I've got various paints. Somebody asked on the YouTube about what I'm going to do with landscaping. And so my plan is I've been accumulating stuff to basically landscape the whole layout. And so that's what a lot of this is. You see, I've got my workbench is a real mess, and I'm working on this little building here. I was working on that the other day, and I know you all don't have this problem, but with me, I get started doing something, and I just make a mess. And so that's what's going on right here. A 3D printer, I've showed you that, and various other things. It's messy, but the layout itself is still kind of in good shape. You see, I've got this passenger train here. That is going to really be neat. If I can get all those cars to stay coupled together, and you see I've got an A unit and 2 B units there. I've got another A unit like those the Great Northerns, and it's over here somewhere. But anyway, and there's an Amtrak engine, and you see the work here, and I still haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with this area here. This train station, since I went to this other siding here, the train station is really cramped in there, and I'm not sure how that's going to work out. I have this little gas station sitting here that I still haven't finished building, but this area is kind of still in question. Some of the other, basically the whole layout's still in question is how it's going to end up. But what I started to say was that my plan, of course, is to do grass, landscape, turn this into a much better looking layout once I get to that point. And and trees, I've got boxes of trees, and so right now I've got them just sitting in here, but eventually I've got hundreds of trees. Other stuff you see over here, this pile of junk, and again it's just as messy as I am, but all these boxes are full of various different cars. Here's a commuter car. I've got several of these. Probably will never use them. I don't know. But then in here, this box right here is more landscaping stuff. There's insulated joiners, all kinds of signage, things like that. So, and then this box down here is also, it's got cars in it, and then various wiring. You see, I've got my wiring down here, and then this box is wiring. I think these are just empty box. No, that's not an empty box. Again, more cars, scenery stuff, and so that's what we got going. It's just, everything is just a real mess. But I'm eventually going to get around to doing stuff, but I don't know when. But and then over here on the stove, this is leftover Kato Unitrack. This is where I store it. I've got a lot of it left over. I've even got a couple of turnouts still that I haven't used. Various types of excess track. I had a tendency to buy before I got to really deciding exactly what I was going to use. So here's a box of trees. And this is, I think I've got 2 more boxes of trees around somewhere. So that's I'm not sure what that box is. That's just an empty box. Okay. And then I don't know if you can see it or not, but up here on top of the refrigerator is buildings that I'm not using. So I got plenty of excess. This is the pond area that was part of the horse farm area, and when I revitalized everything over there, I took it out, and I still haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with it. I really hate to just discard it because it's really neat, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. So anyway, that's where we are. I just wanted to give you a little update. show you that I'm doing stuff. But and in all honesty, I wanted to experiment a little bit with my camera and see how this is going to work out. Well, that's it for today. I really appreciate you watching. I apologize for there really not being much content today, but like I say, I want to get back in the habit of doing these on a regular basis. So I have ordered, I ordered a engine house that I just finally gave up on that engine house that I have. I think I told you that in the last video. So I ordered a little 2-bay engine house, 2 tracks going into the engine house, and the well, that's interesting. You don't know what I'm paused about. The camera that I have has gestures in it. The camera recognizes gestures, and when I put up 2 fingers, the camera started doing a countdown. That's pretty slick, actually. So it started at 2 and did a countdown to 0. But anyway, and that's why I thought, wait a minute, what is this? Because I'm actually watching in the monitor what's going on here. So, but anyway, back to what was I saying? I was saying about the engine house. So I ordered this engine house, and the reason I did that was because I actually twofold. The engine house that I had, you know, that basically goes with the roundhouse, I finally decided that it was just going to take up too much space. Even if I could get the tracks in there, that engine house is pretty big, and I thought it was going to take up too much space. So I ordered a little 2-bay engine house that I can put in there, and just basically 2 tracks going into it. And hopefully that'll give me enough room for maybe a fueling station or something like that I can also put in there. Maybe have, I'm thinking I'm going to have maybe 4 tracks for engine storage, but maybe a fueling station, and you know, stuff like that in that area there on the south end of the yard, the east end of the yard. And so that's kind of the way that is going now. Once I get that engine house, then I'll be able to tell exactly how to do that. Also, my buddy Tom Stover suggested on comments that maybe the idea, maybe I've overlooked a caboose track. So there's another thing to try to figure out a spot for that. And so I plan to do that. It's one thing after another. But hey, we're back at it. We're doing stuff. I'm having fun. I hope you are too. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, hit that little button down in the corner there and comment, like, share. Stay with me here. We're having fun. See you next time when we'll see what's going to happen.